Yo, hold up real quick. I'm gonna
Yeah, we gotta let him jump in.
Yo, what's good, Joe? What up, yo, alright, bro, what's going on, bro? Talk to me about this verb of hitman shit. How'd this start?
Pretty much like, well, I just wanted to correct a couple things. You said that I said Rock fell off. I never said that because Rock never fell off. I said that Rock started off his career getting bodied because that's what most people remember, him versus Clips, right? And then ever since that.
That's not true. That's not true right there. Before Clips.
Exactly, but that's if you were what else do you remember Tay-Rock's early days for? Before around that time.
Battle Kaboom right before that. What are you talking about?
Okay, so what do you so do people go back and watch his Kaboom battle, or do they go back and watch his Clips battle?
How do you know they're not watching the
Kaboom? I understand.
What do you mean? How do you know? Because no one talks about that ever. People talk about the Clips battle because that was the battle that kickstarted Tay-Rock into being this consistency guy.
When you say started, when you say started his career, my nigga, you realize the same shit Chess is doing at 16. Rock was 16.
Tay-Rock was doing, yes. Tay-Rock's been battling forever, so that's not his first battle. I'm not sitting here saying his first battle was Clips and he got killed. I'm saying that's what people remember at the start of his career. No, it wasn't the very start of his career, but that was the most important battle, and because that battle was the battle that was like that flipped the switch on in Tay-Rock, and after that, Tay-Rock has been this consistent killer, and now look at where he is. That's what I said. So Verb is twisting my words, but I'm not saying saying that was Tay-Rock's first battle. I'm saying that was his first monumental.
What was the point of all right, so off that. So what was the point of the Verb situation? Like, what got them tight about what you were saying then? If that's the case,
I think what got him tight was the blog that I did, because I did a blog saying like what's hurting, the first way to fix money in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because right now with the views and stuff, with YouTube not being able to monetize and all that stuff, URL's kind of in a messed up position, right? So it's really going to start being views aren't really starting to matter. It's really about who can really pack out a venue at the end of the day, who can sell tickets and sell pay-per-views. It's going to be about who the fans want to see. So if you're not giving a performance that is worth what you're asking, then I can talk about it, especially if I'm paying for an event. Like I'm paying to go to Summer Madness. I'm paying the $100 ticket. I'm paying the hotel. I'm paying for the rental car. I'm paying for all that stuff.
As a fan, you can definitely do that. No problem with that.
Yeah, and so that's literally all I was saying in the blog. If you guys listen to the blog, I was saying that like battle rap needs to get to. Oh, my bad.
Let Rome get it off, bro. Let Rome talk. Yeah.
I was saying pretty much like battle rap just needs to get to it. Like I think that it would be smart in battle rap is if everyone discloses how much everyone's getting paid. Now everyone can sit here and jump out the window, but since I dropped that blog, I haven't seen one negative thing about it other than an angle that you could use in a battle. But that would get old very quickly, because in every single competitive sport, period, you know how much people are getting paid. Even in gaming, people know how much people are getting paid. Like it literally everything competitive, you know exactly how much people are getting paid. Now, here's the main reason why I say that it needs to be public. I'm not sitting here counting people's pockets, nothing. It literally makes more sense. Now, Mook came out and said $600K. We killed him for $600K. Hitman came out and said $25K. We're killing him for $25K. So guess what? Now URL can look at that and realize, oh, well, we don't need to pay this nigga because no fan thinks that it's even worth paying him that. So if everyone's sitting here doing that, then guess what we would do with every single person's price? Oh, y'all are gonna pay him this, but y'all only paid him this? Nah, this person deserves more. Nah, this person deserves less. It would even out and actually be what the fans want to see, instead of what people are demanding for themselves. Because Verb got killed by Kayshawn, right? But I bet his price stayed around the same. Why? Why would his price stay around the same? When has Verb won a one-on-one battle in New York? When was his last one-on-one win in New York?
Kayshawn?
Goods.
Goods? Wow. Okay, so Goods in a debatably ass battle.
You had Kayshawn being good?
Who are you talking to? Me? No.
Oh, I heard someone say good. Like,
no. The last battle that Verb won in New York, I think is good. So
Verb won. I think you make. All right, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think that the last?
You're not saying that. You're saying that it should be public because what fans would know, and somehow that would lead into fan demand. Like I feel like you read.
I feel like it would be further better, because I feel like like I said, I feel like let's just say, like, let's just throw out the numbers, for example, right? Let's just say people are like, all right, cool, Gnome 8 is coming up, right? And URL's like, all right, we planning on spending $10,000 on Tay-Rock and $30,000 on Loaded Lux to battle JC. Now I'm sitting here like, hold up, wait, you're gonna spend 30 on Loaded Lux and 10 on Tay-Rock? What are you talking about? Because in my recollection, Tay-Rock should be the one getting 30 and Loaded Lux should be the one getting 10.
But don't you think as a fan you really shouldn't give a fuck about what they're getting because that's none of your business?
Because because the fans are the ones that are filling up the cards. YouTube isn't paying, not monetizing no more. So it's the fans that are putting the money in their pockets. So if the fans don't want to see the battler because the battler's been given a lackluster performance, the fans aren't going to buy a ticket. Like Summer Madness is sold out. People wonder why. People have been asking why. Why do you think it is? It's because it might be that the masses, the fans, the people that buy tickets might not want to go. Because they might realize that, guess what, these dudes haven't been putting on good performances. Like, I'm in the event, so I know, like, how people feel, like, that go to the event. Yeah. Like, in the event, it was bad. Like, but people weren't...
But this card, but when you look at this card, how do you get?
Like, bro, Tony, bro, you were there at Double Impact. Yeah. You can't tell me that people weren't trashing Hitman in the building after the 2-on-2. You can't tell me that they weren't. They were killing Hitman. They were saying, why is Hitman? Why is Verb? They were killing them in the building, were they not?
Yeah.
These are fans that pay money, though. These are fans that pay money. Now, that dude just had a lackluster performance. Now he's on a card solo. Now you want us to pay more money, pay $100 more, pay $200 more for a hotel, pay another $150 for a rental. You want us to do that again when dude's been lackluster? No, I'm good. That's what a lot of fans thinking. So that's why I made the blog. If the money gets put out there, guess what? You don't need to sit here and spend $25K. Spend $6,000 on Hitman, and I'll be cool with it. If URL would have came out and said, we only spent $6,000 on Hitman to battle K-Shine, guess what? I bet a lot of fans would be like, oh, perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's a great price.
Really? But you think people care like that?
As a fan,
yes, because I feel like URL wasted money if they spend around $25,000 as a fan. I feel like they wasted money.
As a fan, pay Hitman 15 or they pay him 8. That's going to change you buying a ticket?
Yes, because I know that you spent more money where it actually matters.
Huh?
Yes, you're not wasting money, bro. If you're saving $13,000, bro, I don't get why you guys are making a case like you guys think Hitman's worth $25K or something like that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but how does it affect your pocket?
I'm saying if Mook is on the card, I'm going regardless if you paid him $100K or $20K. I'm going to watch Mook battle. That's what. What if nigga got paid?
I mean, the only way I would care is if. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, what's my fault? Rome, niggas don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Like, do you realize that? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Do you realize that? See, I'm gonna tell you what really changed with battle rap too. It actually was the fucking fans. Now you got a whole bunch of geek internet fans who sit on YouTube all day. Do you realize that this shit was built off of hood niggas? They don't give a fuck about
all people that went to the events, though, right? Like, so it should always be based off the people that go to the events. Nothing's changed. Like, there's always gonna be comment niggas on YouTube and stuff. And now that YouTube views, literally, you don't get paid off it. Now you literally get paid off the fans. So if the fans aren't happy with you, then why are you getting paid the biggest money, bro? The people that the fans are the happiest with should be getting the biggest paycheck. Point blank, period.
Why do you think Hitman is getting booked, though?
One, because the thing's been booked for a while. So, like...
But, Rome, some of the shit you be saying be kind of dumb as shit to me, bro. Like, you talking about... You be harping on this, I go to the events and the fans in the building. Like, bro, that don't mean shit.
It does, because those are the people paying the money, Cap. Those are the people paying the money. If you want to know why a venue is empty, bro, if you want to know why a venue is empty, it's because the fans don't want to pay to go into the event.
Like I was trying to say before, my nigga. The fans that you are all calling fans, half of these motherfuckers ain't real battle rap fans anyway, bro. All right, this
so the ones that sit at home and comment on YouTube and never contribute to the culture, like monetizational wise,
don't even go no more because of the fans that are here now. And I know that for a fucking.
So you're just saying battle rap's dying then?
Yeah.
So, like,
no, I don't. In a way, I think there's a lot of motherfuckers in battle rap who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and that's in turn.
But bro, you guys are. But this is the thing though. You guys treat it like new fans can't come into the game. Let's be real. You guys kill new fans. I started watching battle rap in 2009. You guys treated like I started watching battle rap last year. I've been watching battle rap for 8 years. I've been watching battle rap for 8 years, and you guys are like, he just got into the game. Every chance you guys get, you guys throw me under the bus. Oh, he's a new blogger. He just started watching that. No, I've been watching since 2009. Yes, I saw The Guardian Angel. I saw all that shit. All that shit. All I can see is I watched it today.
I don't know if I agree with you. And I'm going to tell you why I don't know if I agree with you. I think you're half with the time right now. Because you clearly came on and did a point system where you were trying to say Trez and Ryder was better than Big T and Surf. Remember that?
But that had nothing to do with the part.
When you came on the show, and I said, "What are you talking about? Like the whole vibe is different." You didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. You was like, "What you mean the feel? What? A bunch of guys in their clothes?"
I never said, "What do you mean the feel?" I understand. What did I say 80,000 times about that battle? Ryder and Chef Trez is not more of a classic than Big T and Surf. But when it comes to the lyrics in the battle and what's being said, guess what? Ryder and Chef Trez is a lot better than Big T and Surf. When you're just looking at the bars, and it's so funny because we go back and watch that. Bro, you want me to really like go and watch that battle again with the fans tonight? Like, 'cause I already did it live, and they already was like, "Yo, turn this off. This battle's awful." Right, yeah, like literally, it was the hype behind it, bro. The hype behind that battle made it classic, not the bars. The hype behind it, everything around the battle was classic. It was a classic battle. The bars was not that good in that battle.
It's a great back and forth. I mean, you could argue, okay,
it's a great, bro. I love that Big T, bro. That was a good Big T. It wasn't a great Surf, in my opinion.
You could say that. You could say it's okay. It's just dated, or now shit is more updated, more intricate, so that's different. But man, that was a great fucking back and forth. But hold up. It's not that niggas be killing new fans, man. I want to get back to that. It's not that.
No, that is true. That is true. That is true.
Let me finish. Rome. Let me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's not that niggas be killing new fans. All right. Here's the problem. I listen to other genres, bro, and you can't go and talk to niggas that listen to metal and have certain conversations if you can't talk about certain shit. They don't give a fuck how old you are. Like, niggas been checked by some 14-year-old niggas that knew some shit that they didn't know. No other genre operates like that. So it's not a problem you being new in this shit. It's you being new and not knowing shit. Like, there's a problem. Not you, but I'm just saying in general, this is why new fans get killed. You can't say
so if a fan is
Miles or hold on. Let me get this last bar. You can't sit here and tell me that Miles and Verb and all these niggas is like trash, like, and go crazy on them when you never was around for their heyday, like when they was really going in type shit. So when we say that Verb is trash or get on Verb for being like trash or whatever, like he's not.
But that's the thing, bro. I was, so I can get on Hitman, bro. I was watching Hitman. Hitman was a star, bro.
When he was nice. Like that. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like,
I was watching Hitman then. Under my chin and stuck on back like a violin. Like, I was there for that. I remember that. Like, I don't get why. Like, people act like I literally don't watch, like I didn't watch battle rap, but I was watching it back then. 2012 Hitman was my favorite battler that year. Like I said, when I rewatched John and Hitman today, guess what I was telling people to the whole stream? Guess what? Hitman was my favorite battler in 2012. Guess what? After that, it was Clips. After that, it was B Magic. After that, it was JC, and now it's Tay-Rock. Why? Because they each fell off in their own way. Clips stopped trying, then B Magic fell off, and then JC oversaturated himself without battling on the URL, and Tay-Rock has been consistent. That's why he's my current favorite, along with a lot of other people's current favorites.
You think URL is doing Hitman a favor by putting him on? You think fans just don't want to see him type shit? Is that what's going on? Like, let's get to that.
Do you see people having Hitman 2-1? What do you see on every prediction?
I mean, I don't know what does that have to do with my question? I'm
every
asking,
fan's prediction is K-Shine 3-0.
You think URL is doing
I don't see anyone saying Hitman's
doing
gonna
Hitman a favor by having him on Summer Madness because fans don't want to see him, in your opinion?
I'm not going to say that fans don't want to see him. Fans want to see him do good because I'm not going to sit here and say, well, shit, that's hard to defend. That's hard to defend Hitman right now. But, it's hard to defend Hitman. But I really feel like I want to see Hitman do good, man, because this is the thing. Like I said, Hitman was one of my favorites. So if Hitman gets back into that bag where he's sitting here performing crazy, and actually saying stuff that makes sense with good bars, then we have nothing to complain about, bro. But you can't sit here and be like, this ain't Mortal Kombat, ain't no all you can. That's not in Mortal Kombat. So, we can sit here and be like, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? We can say that. He said, bald heads give all y'all cancer. How does getting shot give you cancer? I don't get that. It makes no sense. So, if we want to talk about it, we can. If we're going to be paying money, $400+ for a weekend, and you're the main event, we can, yeah. But is URL doing him a favor? damn, at this point, I don't know, man. I don't know, because me personally,
Wow.
when K-Shine and Hitman originally got canceled, I even said that I would rather see that battle in a small room anyway, because I think Hitman needs to go back to being in a small room. I feel like him on a Born Legacy versus K-Shine would be a lot better since they had already paid for the battle. That was my take on it, but then they threw it back on Summer Madness, so it's like, all right, whatever. But I felt like Hitman, if Hitman would have went back into that small room, it might have motivated Hitman enough to get back into that old Hitman bag. That's what I want to see. So I'm not going to even sit here and say that I'm sick of Hitman because I'm a paying fan. But guess what? If Hitman was on the card, I would pay to see Hitman if Hitman comes out on that Summer Madness stage and is back in his bag wilding. But guess what? I don't believe he is, just like most fans don't because of his recent lackluster performances. So I'm going to get on his ass to make sure that he doesn't be lackluster. And it seems to be working because he's really mad right now.
So that's the response
hopefully that he's going to be good.
Most fans believe that he's about to go up there and not be great. Like, is that the consensus that you're getting right now?
Yes, that is definitely the consensus from the fans.
Wow.
Like, I do lives every day and talk to the fans nonstop. You guys know this. Like nobody has Hitman winning. Nobody. But that's Hitman's fault. That's Hitman's fault. So I don't get why they're mad at the bloggers. Like, you can't be mad at a blogger when literally it's how most of the fans that go to the events feel too. Like, you got to understand, battle rap is a new age of battle rap. One, your bars got to make sense. Like, we're not gonna let you reload with the bullets that came out of them. Like, that was fire, and that still is fire to this day. But in today's battle rap, that wouldn't slide because everything that JC people are like that are saying, the New Jersey twerk, even New Jersey twerk, it makes sense. It even makes sense though. That's the thing. We're not sitting here saying Mortal Kombat all you can, like on the main stage. Like, what Mike P says is even gonna make sense.
I think your money thing is kind of retarded. This part I could sort of fuck with, I guess. But that money thing is so cringe, bro. Like damn, bro. Like you.
Well, I want you to tell me what are the negatives. What are the negatives for the money getting out there, and what are the positives to you? What are the negatives and positives?
Okay, well, we can argue that, but I think what you're trying to get is for fans.
I don't think you can. I want to hear what negatives you got because no one's had any negatives. Not a comment.
Okay, all right. We'll do that. But I'm just saying, what you're trying to accomplish is have fans' voices be heard. You could do that by, say, having a poll of a list of maybe 30 battles that could be on it, have fans vote on it, and then you just go with the highest amount of votes for the battle, and you create the card from that, and you work with what you can work with from that. You know what I'm saying? You can't get one battle, maybe you put in that next battle that had the next slot. Like, you would accomplish what you're trying to accomplish without putting a business out there. To me, battle rap is not in a state to where you could really be putting niggas' business out there. And to be honest with you, fans know way
But every other competitive sport in America and the world can.
But here's the rebuttal to that. Battle rap is not where UFC is. It's not where the NBA is. It's not where all of these structured leagues, all these platforms are that actually have unions, that have NDA agreements, that actually put
Is it where ping pong is? Is it where Call of Duty is? Is it where literally tennis is?
We can barely get a stream that fucking works half the time. Like, we're not in that state right now. So, like, as fragile as it is, as new as it is, and these is niggas that don't deal with paper or maybe don't know business like that, to put the business of the shit out there to fans, I think it's unnecessary. I don't think it accomplishes what you're trying to accomplish. And all at the end of the day it does is lead to petty shit in the business of battle rap continuing to fuck up the culture. So I think that idea is fucking retarded. I'm going to keep it real. And I fuck with you, Rome, but that idea is crazy.
You really don't think that if URL was like, guys, stop tripping on Hitman, we only paid him $6,000. If URL just said that, bro, oh, okay, the fans got nothing to be mad about.
No,
okay, that's cool. If Hitman wants to go there and do a double impact performance, that's fine, because that's worth about his $6,000 from Hitman. But if you want 25, nigga, you better be up there. Reload with the bullets, nigga. You better bring everything back. You better do, like, what? Like, come on.
You're a funny nigga, but listen, that's not, okay, so that's wrong. You know why that's wrong? And I'm going to tell you why. Because if he was as trash as I feel like you think he is, even if he showed up and they ain't paid that nigga shit, but gave him a fucking double out and you know what I'm saying, a couple lotto tickets, I wouldn't give a fuck if they gave him that or 50 G's. If he trash, he trash. If I don't feel
but
like
guess what? He's not going to be motivated because guess what? He needs to start getting to a point where your battle's going to affect your payday? Why is Hitman's battle not affecting his payday? Why can he ask for 25, go up there, do what he did at Double Impact, and ask for the same thing again? Why?
Why is that your business? That's fucking me
because
up right now.
Because it's killing battle rap, and I'm a battle rap blogger. It's taking money out the game when money is literally now the biggest issue because of the YouTube thing.
So
I wouldn't even need to talk about this if the YouTube thing wouldn't have messed up. Because views don't matter no more. Views don't matter no more. A 1,000,000 view battle on a battle rap only gives $800. A 1,000,000 view battle for battle rap gives $800.
You just so entrenched in the business, and that shit is fucking
because it's not about views no more. It's about ticket sales. So if the fans don't want to see you, then you shouldn't get booked for an astronomical price because it's about ticket sales. It's not about views no more. 1,000,000 view holla doesn't mean shit because 1,000,000 views you don't get paid off them. You get paid off the fans walking through the door, so the fans got to be the ones.
Hold on, my guy. We got Caps back on, and we got Polo on, man. Polo, what's good, bro?
I definitely got to disagree with that. A 1,000,000 battle, a 1,000,000 thing definitely do matter. Like, it don't matter. 1,000,000 views to the people still matter. Like, it's still 1,000,000 views at the end of the day. It don't matter if it bring you $200, $100. It's still that. It's perception. If you're a $1 million battler, nigga, people that brings people just off the top. So I gotta agree with that. But I do agree with you. Hitman do not deserve $25,000 whatever he asked for. Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. Now if it would have came out that it was that he only got paid $6,000 for Summer Madness, niggas wouldn't be tripping.
Bro,
like you wouldn't be tripping right now, Polo, right?
There's a line, bro. This is. I think this is.
How you wouldn't be tripping, right? If it came out, we only paid him $6,000. Don't worry about it. Stop bugging. Okay, cool. Niggas would be fine, bro. You can't tell me they wouldn't.
Bruh, how are you gonna say that a nigga don't deserve an amount? He deserved whatever they wanted to pay that man. Pay that nigga. I don't care.
So why y'all say?
I don't understand.
So why y'all say?
Why does it have to do with anything?
So why do y'all say Mook don't deserve what he asking for? But then in the same breath, Hitman, his last 2 performances been ass, and y'all don't say nothing about Hitman.
I don't say don't deserve. I never say don't deserve. My thing is you're pricing yourself out. I mean, that's your choice to do it. Ask what you want, and them niggas, if they gonna give you $100K, go get that shit. If you don't battle, nigga, that's on you. But to be like, well, we need to know what a nigga's making, and he only deserves this.
I don't even know what he's making.
Get out of here. I don't know what these pay-per-views gross. I don't know who they have to pay. I don't know how large the staff is. I don't know any of that shit. And to my knowledge, neither does any of y'all. So it's kind of fucked up to me. Like, it crosses a line at a certain point. Like, if a battler's pricing himself out like Mook is, that's different than a nigga just getting bread and performing. Either way,
hold up. You're saying Hitman's not pricing himself out, bro? Hitman saying he wants 25 is pricing himself out. Mook saying that he wants 60. I mean, shit. I mean, if he getting paid for it, because like shit, if niggas offering Mook 60, and hey, I can't get mad at people that are willing to pay it. You get what I'm saying? But if you're willing to pay him that, then you're willing to pay him that. Point blank. Period. I can't even get mad at that. I wish I don't get, but at the same time, URL's not even gonna blink at the side of 600,000 like that. Like right when he said 600,000, peace, goodbye. Like you already walked out the door. Like they don't need to think about that. Like that's not even realistic.
Okay. So telling me, bro, how do you know this, bro? Like are you staff?
No, but it's not realistic.
What's not? I mean, you speak for these niggas way too much to not be staffed. Like, what's not realistic? If they didn't want to fuck with Hitman that nigga would not have been doing the 2-on-2 just now, and he would not be battling K-Shine right now. So when you say it's not realistic, it don't make fucking sense to me.
You said if he hadn't done what?
If they don't want to fuck with that nigga that much, he wouldn't be battling K-Shine, and he wouldn't have been on the 2-on-2.
Well, they already paid him to do that. So, like, remember when they canceled the battle? They said it's not happening. They had already paid him to do that. And what they say, the battle's going to go down on a later card. Because they still got to make it happen. If you get paid to do a battle, the battle's still going to go down. Regardless of how the fans feel. Why? Because they paid for the battle.
The fans are definitely about to be the death of battle rap. I see it now, bro. When we all going by this
I don't know.
We got about a year left top. Because this sounds
too much.
You should be worrying about the battle. You're worried about what niggas making being public. What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Yo, I got a question.
Because it'll affect his performance, bro. If Hitman comes out, and guess what? We found out Hitman only got paid $6,000. Hitman came out on the stage and was like, y'all only pay me $6,000 for now? All right, well, you all turn it up from now. 9 Glock 2 damn, I'm 9 shots. Like, the Hitman really turns up. Bro, Hitman says, guess what? I'm worth 15 now. I'm worth 20 now. Niggas can't argue with it. Niggas gonna be like, you right, you got it, Hitman. You back. My bad. I shouldn't have doubted you. But guess what? If he's just like, all right, yeah, I need 25 again. Let me be lackluster. I need 25 again. Let me be lackluster. I need 25 again. No, nigga, no. You're robbing the culture. No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. This money shit really
so crazy.
Yo, money really fucked up battle rap bad.
Yeah, money really fucked up battle rap. Facts. You are right. It messed up battle rap.
It's not even. Hold on. It's not even a fact. Hold on. Because y'all been talking a mile a minute. Hold on, nigga. If you get 25,000, like, and the fans don't know, it's okay. But if the fans, once the fans started finding out what these niggas is getting paid, I feel like that's what fucked up battle rap. I feel like they, like, you know, niggas should keep that on the hush. I don't know why niggas is letting niggas know.
I feel like people wanting to get paid off of what they done is messed up. Like, the Cavaliers didn't pay Derrick Rose a lot of money because of what he did. They paid him for what he's doing. Derrick Rose isn't doing much. He didn't get paid that much. I don't get why it's any different for vets. Oh, because they battled these people in 2009 and 2010, 2011, 2012 at a classic. Oh, okay, now we can give him 20,000. What? No, pay that nigga for what he's doing now. It's just like any other sport. You get paid off your performance. If you're being lackluster, you're paid go down, not go up because you've been battling for longer.
I was waiting on the.
You don't pay Derrick. Like, you want to pay Derrick Rose a $15, $20 million contract right now?
We know that there's NBA players who've gotten good contracts, max contracts on their way out. You know what I mean? For all the work that they put in. Now, we know that. So, like, we can just cancel that sports analogy right now. But at the end of the day,
wow, you're talking like a Kobe Bryant payday last 2 years type of thing?
Yeah. We could talk about that. That was the name that was in my head. But it doesn't matter. But my thing is, how do you argue with a vet that says, yo, this shit wouldn't even be the way that it was unless I did what I did? Now, I wasn't even getting paid what these niggas are getting paid now. So if I come back on
just like all the NBA players back in the day.
For the groundwork that I laid, can I get some money? Like
you think Bill Russell made anywhere near as much as Klay Thompson?
Okay.
But Bill Russell did a whole lot more, though.
Yeah, but Bill Russell
still can't play.
And Bill Russell is salty about it.
Bill Russell can't play right now.
Oh, so battlers are salty about it, though. So they can be salty. No, I did this back in the day. You should give me more money. I'm trash now, but I'm nice. I was nice back then. Give me more money. That makes no sense.
Basketball to battle rap sometimes. Like
do you guys ever forget the Hitman grabbed the mic at the end of the 2-on-2? Do you guys forget the Hitman grabbed the mic at the end of the 2-on-2 and tried to start wilding out? He literally started wilding out at the end of the 2-on-2. Did you guys forget that? Like, he literally thinks it's wilding out. Like, that's why, when he does stuff like that, the fans are like, bro, this is not wilding out. Like, what are you doing?
So, what I got a question, because I was a little late. I was a little late to the party. What happened with Hitman that we talking about Hitman right now?
Pretty much like I said what I said in the blog about, like, the money and stuff, and I use Hitman as an example. Like, you can't ask for $25K if you're going to be average. And so pretty much Hitman was mad, and then Verb pretty much started to defend him, and then Verb was like, do you have a girlfriend? When was the last time you even had some pussy? And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Everybody knows I got a girl. She's bad as fuck. What are you talking about? Like, it makes no sense. So then, like, we just kept going back and forth, da-da-da. He's sitting here calling me a new fan, da-da-da, just going back and forth, trying to defend Hitman. I'm pretty much telling him, like, bro, you can't argue with me. He's sitting here telling Jay Black, yo, kick him off a champion. Bro, you can't sit here and tell me kick him off a champion when I'm sitting here, when we're going to talk about your URL battles, and you don't even have a clear URL win in New York, bro.
You know what, though?
But Rome,
you know what, though, Rome? Now that you explain this shit, hold up. Now that I'm thinking about it, what you're saying actually is a contradiction. Because you saying the fans don't want Hitman to get et cetera kind of money, I guess, whatever. I don't know. But I know a lot of motherfuckers be saying, he asking Jay Black why you're actually on champion. And they all say they get you the fuck off of there. Not trying to be funny, but I'm just being
No,
real.
that's fine. It's because it's cool to hate me. I'm cool with it. I embrace the role that I got on champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, Slave is a lot more outlandish than me. That's why people don't like him. But
I hear what you're saying, but hold up, though. I hear what you're saying, but hold up. Because you're on here, and you're speaking for the fans, and you're talking about what's good for battle rap, and it's about business, and yada, yada, yada. So if that's the case, then Verb should actually be right, because the majority of the fans are saying you need to get the fuck off the champion. That's hurting the show. That's hurting Jay Black.
Okay, guess what? Most of the stuff that I've been saying on Champion, I've been 100% right about. Remember when I said on Champion early on in the year, who cares about Moose? People really don't care to see him battle again. And guess what? People were killing me, just like you were killing me. Hold on. You were killing me earlier in the year when I said people really don't care about Moose. Then all of a sudden, now in this summer, when all of a sudden Moose like, I'm coming back for this amount of price, everyone's like, nah, Moose, chill. We don't even care about you. So I was right about that, right? Okay.
I think that's bullshit. I still disagree with you. I don't think niggas don't care about Moose. I don't know
for that price, because he outpriced himself out of battle rap, bro. That's why we can't care about him. We can't care about somebody that...
Wait, because I got some real quick. Did Arsenal not just have a goddamn poll or who he should battle? Didn't Mook win the?
Yeah, was that gonna happen on URL? Was that gonna happen on URL? No. Why are you talking about it?
That said on Twitter. Why don't you stop?
Was that gonna happen on URL? No, it was gonna happen on Pay Me to Battle You League.
You just know URL.
It didn't happen on URL. It paid me on the Pay Me to Battle, so let's we can set it up league.
What's that?
Everyone knew that. Everyone knew like Arsenal versus Loaded Lux was locked in January or February. That's when I heard about it before the poll even came out. Like I knew Arsenal was battling. Like it was common knowledge. I don't know if you guys. I know you knew that, Cap. It was common knowledge that Arsenal was gonna battle Loaded Lux. He was never gonna battle Murder Mook. It was literally already paid for everything. It was already done, locked and loaded in January or February, and the poll came out in March, I think.
Wanted to see Mook and Arsenal. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. But that's
exactly, because Mook was the talk of the town when the poll came out. So when Mook won the poll, it was like, damn it, we can't do this though because we already paid for Lux. Damn it, we thought people would want to see Lux. But Mook was the talk of the town at the moment. That's why everybody was voting on Mook.
Yeah, Mook said that on your show. Mook said that in an interview, Caps. He said that.
There you
go. See, if Mook said it, that just confirms it. But I already knew that to be true.
But I'm talking. All right, y'all niggas is going left. I'm talking about you saying the fans didn't want to see Mook. If that was the case, why did he win the polls? What I'm saying.
Because he was the talk of the town over the other legends. Because let's be real, who really wanted to see those legends? Like who were the other people on the poll? Let's be real.
Cassidy and Hollow.
Okay, do you want to see my diamonds black and gold like a bumblebee? We don't need to hear that. You're not voting on that.
Who else? Want to see Hollow and Arsenal rematch? What are you talking about?
Hollow and Arsenal, I think that was the one I voted on. That was the one I voted on. I think that was the one I voted on, even though I knew it wasn't happening. That was the one I wanted to see. Why? Because I felt like Hollow died. So I felt like that would have been a good redemption battle for Hollow, because I thought Arsenal got him out of here across the pool table.
Hollow kind of.
Go ahead. You stop. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, Hollow kind of dubbed that when he put his name on the poll. I don't know if y'all remember. Hollow was like, "I'm not battling Arsenal." Like he tweeted that. Like, so that eliminated Hollow right off the bat.
Well, then it was only two choices for real to begin with. Mook or Lux. And then it's like, all right, well, we get a choice. Well, shit. Like, we could probably get another Lux battle, but Mook, shit, if the nigga's gonna pay for it, fuck it, let me vote for Mook. That's the situation the fans were in. We probably won't get another Mook battle unless we vote on this poll right now for Mook. But we'll get another Lux battle, because Lux is willing to battle for a reasonable price. Mook isn't.
Rome.
But that's also the reason why Lux was already locked in. Because he's a reasonable price battler.
Exposing the business of battle rap and opening up the books to the general public. First of all, I honestly think a lot of people are just going to be like, yo, just give me a good fucking battle, bro. I don't give a fuck if you got paid $6 million or $600. Nigga, just go up there.
Yeah, bro. Guess what, bro? You see it?
We barely can
you see anyone complaining about how much Tay-Rock or even asking how much Tay-Rock is getting paid? Tay-Rock could be getting paid $100,000. Niggas wouldn't care. It's Tay-Rock, bro. At this point,
I refuse to believe.
Hitman's not giving good performances. So, bro, if you're not, this is the thing. If you're not giving good performances, you can't talk that big money shit. You can't. You can't talk big money shit if you're not going to give a big money performance. You can't. So all the people that are sitting here being top tier, being consistent, even the people like Shotgun Suge, they're being consistent. People like Tay-Rock, that are being consistent. People like, I ain't going to throw JC up there yet because he just got back. But you get what I'm saying. The people that are being consistent, those people, the Sue Surfs, those people should be the biggest price people. So if you're sitting here saying, oh, I'm getting paid more than these dudes, twice as much as these dudes, and you're sitting here giving performances that are nowhere even near them, fuck you. Put them on the bar.
Okay,
save your money.
I feel you, but if you filling up the seats, if you're selling tickets,
you're not filling up the seats though. So don't say that because it hasn't sold out. Name a Hitman if it's sold out. There was 400 people in the crowd for him, and there was 400 people in the crowd for him versus Suge. That was a Hitman return. Hitman return. Everybody said it was on Super Bowl Sunday. No, it wasn't. It was on the semifinals. It was on the semifinals before that. There was no excuses. That building should have been filled. There was less than 400 people. Then you go to Double Impact. Guess what? It didn't sell out. There was about 200 seats left. Then you come here, and guess what? There's still 150 tickets left for Summer Madness. Summer Madness.
This is an outlier, bro. This is an outlier. This has never happened before. That's why this is important, because it's never happened before, and it's definitely never happened with a Hitman on the car, with a Hollow on the car, Rock on the car.
So with a Calico on the car, like Calico versus Frizz.
Like, bro, what? It's not.
How is it not sold out? I don't get it.
Yo,
y'all because people don't want to go. I think people waiting on pay-per-view, bro.
It's not even that, bro. I really feel, I think people is waiting on pay-per-view too. I ain't gonna front. Say that back.
Hell yeah! What? I live out here, bro. I live out here, nigga. I was telling you, coming from the Bronx to fucking Manhattan or the
like listen, you guys gotta understand too. Like the Hitman hype, it's part of Hitman. You gotta understand this. Don't you guys forget? I believe he went on that one. I ain't gonna even talk about. I ain't even gonna say that nigga's name. But he was on that nigga's channel, and he said before the Suge battle, he said, guess what? I got seven possible remix bars in my first round. It's gonna get bad for dude. Do you guys remember that? He said I got seven possible. They're gonna rock the building against Suge. Well, how did Suge that first round against Suge look like? He literally had to scrape together a remix. He asked the girl, should I remix that? Okay, like I'm legally blind. First of all, if you're legally blind, you don't walk with a stick. Legally blind people can drive.
You know what?
What are you talking about? Like the bar, like I don't even know why he did that. But anyway,
I see what type of fan you is. When you don't like a nigga, son, you be analyzing the shit out of these.
It's not analyzing, bro. It's a fact. If you're legally blind, you can drive. My friend's dad is legally blind and he can drive. He don't walk around with a stick. He would do is walk around with a stick in the air, acting like legally blind means you can't see. You can see when you're legally blind.
This nigga here, son,
So that was his one scrape together, but he said he had seven. Do you guys remember anything else from that Hitman battle? Anything else Hitman said in that battle aside from the legally blind bar?
Scrape them up, man. I told niggas should scrape them up, man. Niggas thought I was crazy.
Hey, there you go. I thought, but
hold on, man. You're not getting that one.
I was on this show arguing with Hitman, nigga. I told him like, yo, his.
I remember that.
I told this nigga it wasn't that hot. I told this nigga, I'm like, yo, that shit you was saying was not that hot, bro. Like, these
exactly. And so the fact that he thinks that it was going to be hot and that it wasn't hot, that just shows that, guess what? He might not be good anymore. So guess what? He literally did it to himself. And he said, I got 7 remixable bars, and the nigga had a possible haymaker that didn't even really make sense that he remixed.
Hey,
in the first round. So, bro, if he thinks that he had 7 haymakers and he had half of one, that means that he's nowhere near as good as he thinks he is.
Okay,
so if he's in here saying that we're 24
that night, man, the niggas is on lean.
The problem is that's to you. That's to you.
No, that's also to the people that aren't buying tickets. That's to the people that aren't coming to Hitman events. There's the people that, like, even on Wild 'N Out, you watch Hitman and he's not that good.
Yeah, well, come on, man. Come on.
You see the ratings, literally. Have you ever seen the comments under a video? Have you ever looked at the comments and the ratings under videos? Like, people actually don't like Hitman. People love Conceited way more than they like Hitman on Wild 'N Out.
They both kind of, all right.
Nah, I'm gonna be real, man. I ain't gonna front. I feel like the fans are getting a little, like, you're gonna have to do something, because I noticed, like, Summer Madness ain't sold out. Like, that's kind of crazy.
It is crazy with the names on it, bro. A-Rock, Hollow to Don, Calico, how is it not sold out?
But you think niggas not waiting on that pay-per-view? Like, come on, bro. You done already introduced us to the pay-per-view.
What happens is that now? What happens is, what URL should have did is announce that they're not doing a pay-per-view.
They're crazy for announcing. They're crazy for announcing that shit.
Yeah, they should announce.
I already said. I think Summer Madness would have sold out if they would have announced a surprise battle. Smack already said that he just booked it on his Instagram Live, so I'm gonna say it. Smack said I just booked a surprise battle like 2 days ago, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
It's gonna be like Chess versus it's gonna be somebody like, it ain't gonna be no big name. It's gonna be like one of those names. Like Mike T versus.
But I can still say that I believe that the surprise battle would have sold out the venue the rest of the way, the last 150 tickets.
No, I really feel like it's what Tone said.
150 tickets is a lot of.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, never mind. I can't say shit because then nope. All right, so anyway.
Okay, all right, roll.
Nah, because I can't be giving away. Like I'm not, you know me. I can't give away. Like, you know.
Because you probably.
I do think that it would sell out. And the people that know what it is can understand why it would sell out. If you can't understand why it would sell out with that battle being announced, like I don't know. Like what?
Yeah, but then that's
like, do you understand
like that's not smart on URL then. If they gonna announce a surprise battle when they
like
they should just say the battle.
Yeah, if it's like
you said it's not smart. Bro, if they're trying to sell out a venue and sell tickets and get their money back, then yes. If they're not going to do a pay-per-view, like it's looking like they're not, it's looking like it's going to go back to the essence, where you really got to pay for it. Like, you got to be there. Like,
yeah, but you're not hearing me. What I'm saying is, like, instead of waiting a week and a half before, if you know your shit ain't selling out, they should have announced 2 weeks ago, listen, we're not doing pay-per-view. Y'all niggas need to show up. I guarantee you that shit.
Well, they haven't announced whether they're doing pay-per-view or not. So
they're definitely doing pay-per-view.
Hey, man, 150 tickets.
You never know,
you
bro.
doing that pay-per-view? I don't know what.
You're doing that.
Hell no. Yeah. Come on,
you
man.
don't. You never know because people have been disrespecting. People have been bootlegging the Born Legacy Supreme pay-per-view numbers. Weren't as crazy. Not as many people were buying them. Why? Because of the stream quality that people were saying. You know how many people were like on my live show and said, "Nah, I didn't pay for that pay-per-view." Why? Because how the last one went. And now people. And now there's people that are saying. Now there's people saying that I'm definitely not going to pay for the pay-per-view. Now there's people saying that. So I can understand why URL might not do one.
Because of the stream quality, or because of
because of the stream quality, because of the issues with the stream.
Well, that's a different thing.
Which
That's
I can
not on the
understand.
rappers then.
So,
it's not on the ballot.
and look, and I can sit here and get on URL about that. Like I can sit here and be like, you guys need to hire Avocado or whoever. Like you guys need to hire Itchy House someone that can make the stream is good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you guys are gonna be the number one, you guys got to do a pay-per-view. It's got to look like the number one pay-per-view. So, but at the end of the day, attendance comes down to ticket sellers. Who's selling the tickets? Who the fans want to see? Pay-per-view is one thing, but it comes down to ticket sales. Who are willing to travel and pay to come out and see?
This card is pretty stacked with names, and it still ain't sold out. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Hollow and Taylor out doing this shit.
But look at this though. Because Arsenal and Loaded Lux, you guys saw my blog. I put into I didn't realize how crazy people would take it, but there was literally 100 people in the building, 150 people max. That's being generous. In the building for that Arsenal and Loaded Lux. You guys saw my blog. It wasn't filled. And so Hitman was pretty much saying, why don't you get on Loaded Lux? That was one of his tweets. Why don't you get on Loaded Lux about it? And it's well, one, it was UW, so the last UW event had 400 people. So me expecting this one to have more and the card, I don't know. Because I thought the card was fire. When I showed up to Alpha and Omega and there was that few people there, bro, I was scared, bro. I was like, whoa, hold up. And shout out to the blogger in the cut.
What about the actual battle?
He's a new blogger on the come up or whatever. He goes every event. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. He was there too, and he said the same thing. He was like, wow. How is this not sold out? Why is there only 150 people here? This makes no sense. This is Loaded Lux.
The battle,
maybe the battle is not delivered. The
battle's not delivered though, because I mean, that's
the battle definitely didn't deliver. The battle definitely didn't deliver. Arsenal and Loaded Lux saved the night. Charlie Clips murdered Rad Beef. I don't know why Rad Beef brought his mother there. I don't know. It was it just wasn't a good night because everyone was expecting Suge versus Head Ice, and before the event, before the doors opened, somebody told me that the Suge was battling DNA, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, hold on, they stole the battle from Summer Madness and then replaced it with, they stole the battle people actually wanted to see in Head Ice and Suge, and then replaced it with a Summer Madness battle on UW, so now we know it's not going to be on the level that it should have been. I was mad, bro, when I heard that. So that probably turned fans off more. It's wow, because nobody announced it. Guess what? The battle's canceled. There was people that traveled to see Head Ice, man. There was people that traveled to see Head Ice, and they didn't get to see him. Organic was in the building wearing wolf shirts, all that stuff, and he knew that Head Ice wasn't even going to be there.
Organic being in that building was real. That might be the most gangster shit in battle rap all year. Or Organic showing up to that card might be the most gangster shit in battle rap.
You straight up tricked the fans, told them that your title contender is gonna be there. Then you show up and you knew that he wasn't gonna be there. You still show up advertising wolf shirts and all that stuff, and replaced it with a Summer Madness battle. No. What are you bro? That made me mad as a fan. That made a lot of people in the building feel some type of way too.
Suge and DNA was a Summer Madness battle.
It was. Don't you remember? They were going back and forth forever, hyping it up for Summer Madness. They were trying to get the fans to fuck with it. People didn't really gravitate toward it, but they were definitely hyping it for Summer Madness.
Well then, thank you, Organic. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that a lot.
Seriously, we dodged a fucking bullet. What? I don't want to see that shit on Summer Madness, man. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I want to see that on Summer Madness. But okay, hold on. Somebody just made a point. They said, well, Max 3 had mad bootlegs. You never heard KOTD complain. I know for a fact KOTD has 100 niggas throw their shit on all type of sites. So if they can still do it and they have a bigger fan, you know what I mean? They have a smaller fan base in URL. I don't know if I'm buying the bootleg anymore. I don't know. Maybe they just
bootlegging is part of the game. Nigga, charge it to the game. Nigga, you put anything on you put it. Nigga, they bootleg.
If you guys want to get really controversial, we can talk about something else that people bring up all the time, which I don't like talking about, but it is pretty important. Sponsorships, bro.
Yeah.
Sponsorship. Literally, people are more willing to sponsor KOTD than they are willing to sponsor URL. You guys want me to explain why, or can you guys figure it out?
No, we can definitely figure that out. Come on.
Okay, well, all right. That's why I said I don't want to get controversial, but there's more money to back something like that.
What you say, Cats? I can't. Y'all be mad about it.
He said you guys want to know why do you want to fix it out. Like, I don't think you even have the actual answer. I think you have an opinion why. That's the problem. You think that what
that's an opinion
is concrete. Like, it's not.
The colors are opposite, black and white. Like, the colors are opposite.
Yeah, because they're white. That sponsors want to fuck with white people more.
There you go. Did I need to say it? Like, it's America. It's sponsorships. People are looking at it, and guess what? People would rather put money behind the jokey joke people than behind the I'll kill your mother and rape your daughter type of thing. Right?
I mean, I agree with that. I don't think it would help if URL got better editors. They can step it up also.
Shout out to their editors. I fuck with their editors. But I think that the audio, I think that the Urban Plaza, I don't know why it was like purple and red. I don't know what that color hue thing going on is. I don't know why. Yeah, that was hard to look at, honestly. I ain't even gonna lie.
But Rome, it's hard to say that about street battle rap when you had UFF on BET for multiple seasons, like, and you had Total Slaughter, which featured nothing but mostly street niggas in there. So I'm not buying the sponsorship angle either, bro. I'm not buying that. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to get sponsors, but rap and battle rap, and we just had Afro Punk and all these different music festivals and shit like that have OD sponsors, and niggas will buy shit. I just think everybody's real stubborn.
That's a fact.
So, you know what I mean? I'm not buying the sponsor angle, bro. I'm not doing that. I don't know, Rome. When you start talking the business of battle rap, man, it's cringy. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with you.
Yeah, but these are things, like, that's why I said I don't even like talking about that. Like, that's why I said it's somehow like talking about, but people bring it up in my live streams all the time. Like, when we're talking about URL and KLTD, they're like, well, people are more willing to put money behind King of the Dot. King of the Dot has merchandise. That's another way that they're making money. URL doesn't have merchandise, so they're bringing it. They have more streams. They have more revenue streams.
Yeah,
okay,
but
I'm media,
sure, but
do you think that's right?
From what I hear, from what I hear, URL still paid more than King of the Dot. So, you know, I don't think they're really worried about. That's what I'm hearing, bro.
Right.
I heard that numerous times.
Let me shift to this. All right. So let's get to SM6 and who has the most pressure on them in these battles, because all close battles, obviously. But who has the most pressure on them? Because I think that question is interesting. But between everybody that's on the card, who is in the
Summer Madness?
Who has to deliver?
It's the big names. The big names. The ticket sellers that didn't sell out the venue. All of them. Every single one. It's on Calico. Where's the hype? Like, where's the hype, bro? Where's the hype? Tell me that. Where's the blog? Where's anything, bro? Where's Calico been? Where's he talking about Briz? Anything. Where's Briz at? He went into hiding. Where's T-Top at? He went into hiding. Az had one PSA interview. That's it. Where are these niggas at? Where's the promotion, bro? You want to talk about we getting paid a lot of money, bro? You're supposed to promote. This is Summer Madness, bro. You get on Summer Madness, you're supposed to promote. Point blank, period. And I bet the people on this surprise battle, I bet they would have promoted like a motherfucker. Would they not? Wow. Now, you can't tell me promotion doesn't go into a big part of battle rap. Now, literally, JC and Romedmv, they did a blog saying that they'll do a 2-on-2 together. We're buddy-buddy. You guys are about to battle. That's the last blog you're going to do before some tennis? Come on. We want to hear you guys go for blood. What are you guys talking about? Literally, there's been no promotion other than Facebook posts and freaking Instagram posts and tweets. That's it. There hasn't been nothing. There's no in-studio series. Nothing's progressing, man. If you want shit to get better, people don't do nothing. That's why I sit here and I try and set up face-offs. I try and do all that stuff for the new niggas. When Jack Boy and Snake Eyes are going at it for BL5, I'm sitting here promoting that, getting all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm promoting everything as best I can, trying to do face-offs, getting prediction blogs. I'm trying to get people talking about it, all that stuff. I'm doing way more work than all the battlers are doing on Summer Madness to promote the freaking card. And I don't understand why. Why are you a battler and not promoting your Summer Madness battle? I don't get it other than an Instagram post. The people on Instagram already know you're on Summer Madness. Stop posting it. They already know. You posted it 20 times. They know you're on Summer Madness. Go make a blog. Go do a diss blog. Go do even a Mickey Fax track. Anything. Anything to promote your battle. There's been no promotion.
spoken to you.